Welcome. I bid you welcome. This is John Clauser, Johnny Metal, the Metal Dad, coming to you from my music corner of the world. And we are now on day 20 of ApologetiX April. Yes, I've been talking about Apologetics, that Christian parody band, all month long. I hope you've enjoyed this series, me going through all their CDs. They got a lot of material out there, um, and a little bit of everything for everybody, because they cover so many different genres and stuff. So, what are we going to look at today? So the first one here, and I believe this is Tom Tension on the cover. This was from October 2017, From Here to Eternity. So don't you just love when hair salons come up with some pretty clever names that they use some different music titles, like for example, maybe Hairway to Heaven, or maybe, I don't know, the Hairport, or, just something kind of silly, kind of thing like that. So you kind of get those kind of things too. Well, we figured at some point there's got to be a hair salon out there called From Here to Eternity, but, maybe not. Um, this CD spans basically songs from 81 to 87, and there's a lot of hair going on in that time period. It was poofed up to the sky, probably about to touch heaven, pretty much. But the one thing about hair is how Jesus and God knows every hair on our heads. So whether it's poofed up to heaven, he still knows every single one, and he knows every bit of cells that goes into it. So what are we looking at on this one? So first track, Loverboy's Turn Me Loose kicks off with their parody version, Turn to Luke. The Scorpions gets with the song The No One Like You, with the great guitar work here by both Tom Tension or just Tom Tension on this one, with No One Likes You. Now this one basically is taken out of Matthew 5:10, John 15:18 through 25, and it's basically just saying, yeah, you're not going to be liked out there as a Christian. You're going to be hated. Next one up is the song Words by Missing Persons, and they call theirs Works. Don't Tell Me You Love Me by Night Ranger. Again, the killer guitar work here. Don't tell me we're lucky. But again, great guitar work, because that's a tough song to cover. Journey's Faithfully slows it down a little bit. They do Faithfully here, and their parody version is called Thankfully. Now, for the Kiss fans, we go back to they do Lick It Up, and their parody version here is called Pick It Up. They go to the Boss with Born in the USA, Born in the Jewish Faith. So another good track there. Voices Carry by Till Tuesday. So we get the girls singing again with Boys Are Scary. I agree. Yeah, they are, Jana. But I think you got a good one there. Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love with Expected to Love. Dreams by Van Halen gets the next nod with, and their song here is called Dweebs. Again, looking at John 15, 1 John 3, 1 Corinthians 1, 26 through 30, as well as chapter 4, verse 13. Bon Jovi's You Give Love a Bad Name, and their parody version is called You Give Up on Bad Days, and ending with probably the biggest culprit of all with the hair days, and especially in the glam metal days, Poison's Talk Dirty to Me with Talk Daily to Me. So that's From Here to Eternity. Great CD, great guitar work, and great everything on this one. So next up, again, they're just rolling the singles out again, and in December of 2017, they released this one. Exit Ego Lopa. That's how you would pronounce this. What does it mean? You might ask. Well, thank goodness he gives me the pronunciation for this one. Back to the beginning. So, at this point, this is their 50th CD. Now, keep in mind, they have a lot of classics and some live albums thrown in there, so that's kind of what their total is here. And it was right at the end of their 25th year of being a band, so that's pretty cool. So what do we look at here? So we have some revamped versions of some songs that they've done previously. We have Habak by the parody of the Beatles' Get Back, which was, I believe, featured on Orchard Avenue, which was a 4-song Apple kind of take on the Apple Road, Apple studio thing. No Excuses by Alice in Chains with their song called No Exclusions. The Cars get treatment here with You Might Think with a song called You Might Stink. The Raspberries for the power pop people, Go All the Way, and their version is called Show Us the Way. For the rockers, we amp it up here a little bit with Rainbow's Man on Silver Mountain and a song called Man Born to Scale the Mountain. They keep that rockin' attitude here with TNT by AC/DC, and their version is called Free Indeed. The Goo Goo Dolls with their song Name, and basically their song is called Nain, Nain. Badfinger's No Matter What with a song called You're Mad at What. The Kinks Destroyer, good song there. Their versions here is called Paranormal. REM's What's the Frequency, Kenneth, with a song called Once You See the Truth, You Can't Unsee It. Blood, Sweat, and Tears makes another appearance here with You've Made Me So Very Happy with a song called You Made Me So There You Have Me. Good track there. Lady Madonna by the Beatles again, with Maybe Madonna. And ending off with Known from the Beginning, which is a parody of Chicago, Only the Beginning. Great track to end it off. And again, wonderful performances here on both these CDs. So again, we looked at From Here to Eternity and Exit Ego Lopa. So there you go. Another couple of great albums there to check out by that Christian parody band ApologetiX. So what do you think of these guys? Again, am I giving you not enough of a taste of these and you just want to check them out? Well, apologetics.com, and they'll fix you up with all either your MP3s, or they can probably get you some CDs as well with whatever's still in print. So with that in mind, I am Johnny Clouser, Johnny Metal, the Metal Dad, coming to you from my music corner of the world, and we will see you tomorrow.